Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Hunter Classic on Whiterime Ridge, part 2 of our weekend here in the northern half. So last episode, we actually got the majority of our missing animal roster hunted, actually. We got ourselves an Arctic fox, a snowshoe hare, and a polar bear. So we're going to just continue up along my original plan to follow the coast and maybe back down into this area. And just kind of see how things go and what kind of we stumble across. We had a number of missions completed, so I haven't actually had a chance yet to check and see how we're doing for GM bucks. But I'm hoping we gotten quite a few more. Again, we were just about 1,000 or so shy before I started these couple of episodes, so maybe even next episode of this the next episode coming out Saturday, where we're going to be in a different reserve, will actually have the jackrabbit collar that I wanted to pick up as well, but kind of hard to say at this point. Is that... I think that's just a shed. There's something there for sure. I just can't quite tell what it actually is. Oh yeah, it does look like it's just a shed antler. Okay, so I don't think there's going to be anything else really around here. Because with that shot on the polar bear, I think that probably would have spooked a number of things off if they were in the area. And I'm just going to have to keep an ear out and watch and checking the ground for any, like, tracks or that. I doubt I'll really see anything out on the ice floes. Because again, I'm not even sure how some of the animals would even get up onto those. What I'll do is just... Ooh. Actually, hello! We might have a... Okay, well, maybe a chance another Arctic fox. The only problem is it looks like it's actually in swimming right now. But I will take that. I will take that opportunity if we can actually... Oh, speak of... Okay, quite a ways out. I don't know if I should even try it. You know what, I don't think I'll try it this distance. I'll try walking up to that shed antler and see what the fox is doing. No, it is starting to come back, so you know what? I think if I can get it within the 150, I will go for it. And I should just make sure that I do... Okay, good, I do have the rifle for it. I want to use the shotgun for any snowshoe hares we might come across again. Well, there are the snow geese. Making another pass over. Okay, see, we're closing in the distance pretty good here. So let me see how good of a shot I might get on them. See, I still feel like I'm pretty far out. But as long as it keeps going like that, and I stay low, I think I should be able to get a bit further towards it. Yeah, see, it'd be very hard at this distance to really keep the crosshairs on it, even with holding my breath. So I'm going to try to get up to the shed antler, collect that, and then try for it. Also seems like he's starting to kind of come in too. Oh, that's both good and bad. If I get up to the ridge and I keep visibility on him, good. If he goes down under the ridge and I can't keep visibility on him, kind of bad. Yeah, it's going worse than I wanted to. Okay, that was him, though. Now, I just have to hope that his body's going to get caught on the ice and not slide into the water. Because I think there was one game, what was it? I think it was the Hunter Primal. I spent forever taking down a T-Rex. But when I went to collect the body, it had actually slid down into a little pond. Well, not even a pond, it was basically just a crater with a puddle in it. But it was so deep of water that I don't think I could actually... I think I was able to actually claim the Rex, but I died from drowning trying to get a good trophy shot with it. Okay, so there's not very good moose antler, but there we go. Okay, the fox thankfully Didn't slide into the water. Oh, my bad. I didn't even realize I wasn't standing there. So, we'll go collect him. And I think we're going to just go right to the east. And we'll circle down and try going south into the inland a bit. Because I don't think we'll really find anything like well, what I might still be looking for around here. I think this is basically going to be polar bears, maybe snowshoe hare, and Arctic fox. I'd like to try to get a Dall sheep just to complete the huntable roster I can get at this point. We'll have to see. There you are. Thankfully you didn't slide down any further. Oh, that was... I'm surprised it went down with just the body, but ooh, trophy integrity did go down quite a bit. I think that's probably because of the weapon caliber I'm using. Actually, I might have to check that. I'm fairly sure this is good for snowshoe or for Arctic fox, but I don't know now. I know this is too powerful for snowshoe hare, that's for certain. That's, again, one of the reasons why the Hunter Classic could be a harder game to get into, was just that to actually hunt ethically, you needed a bit of a decent enough loadout of, like, a few different options. But there was that done, so we'll just, again, work our way... see, with the mountains here, maybe we would get lucky and find Dall sheep somewhere here. You know what, I'm going to go for another little bit of a run, just because of the distances we're going to try covering in the episode. It might not hurt to try to get a little faster on foot. And again, with another shot taken, I don't think there's anything too close by that will really be, like, within startling range for us. It has been pretty sparse in this area compared to last episode, but I can understand why. Given we're hunting right on the edges of the coastline, it's fairly remote. And with what the animal roster is, I could see a lot more of it being much more inland. Yeah, so I'm just going to run for a while. Keep my eyes open. Actually, probably will turn on free look as well. And just see if we can stumble across any tracks or even hear any calls go out. And is that something there, or is that just the rock? Okay, that's just the way the rock is. Again, that's another thing where you're trying to find these shapes and these things, and your mind is set on trying to pick them out. So anything that resembles it, your eyes will think, that's it. And you have to really focus and see if that's the case or not. It happens all the time when I'm playing either of the hunters. I think I might see something, but it turns out just to be nothing, and it's the mind playing tricks on you. Yeah. Oh! Another fox. You know what? I might try for it. It is the only calls we've been getting. But they have been going down rather reliably, and I am actually getting GM for it, which does help. It's just the big thing. I don't like the way the trophy value is going down for the shots I've been taking. Makes me wonder if this is actually like the ethically appropriate weapon, or it's just because it is, but it's not the ideal weapon for it. You know, that sort of fun where you gotta try to guess whether it is or not. That ammo tool that I've been linking in the description has been very helpful, and that's, again, I think it is ethical because I did use that to make this kind of loadout. But there's still just seeing the integrity go down. It's never something you like seeing. into an area with quite a few hills, too, but I'll use this to try to use it to my advantage and hopefully get a better line of sight down towards what we're looking for. I'm kind of hoping maybe with it being this hilly, we might get lucky and there'll be the doll sheep around, too. But I do think the 4 episodes per reserve, 2 from each lodge, or, well, the long episodes for weekend, I think have been working well. You guys have definitely seemed to have been enjoying it and also leaving a lot of good advice and feedback, so I think we found a nice niche to keep going with the Hunter Classic as a series. And there's still so many different reserves to go to, and then we could always go back to favorites, so this could be a nice long-running series for the channel. Now, I don't think we'll get lucky in seeing it, but you never know unless you try. Yeah, so if it was going to be anywhere, it called from probably within that grove of trees. Of course it did. Anytime these animals seem to make calls or that, it's almost when they're always hidden behind a lot of stuff. Oh? That track from something else. It's not our... It could be another Arctic fox, but it's not the one we were after. Or we got the call from. It's... Oh, it is for Arctic fox. Those are those little footy prints of it. Looks like kind of opposite directions. Oh, hang on a moment. I see a little white bump that looks a little bit... That white bump is a white rock. Or it's a chunk of snow. Again, it's just little things like that which make you stop and have to take a little look to see. Yeah, oh! Well, you know what? I suppose I could try going for another polar bear. That is one of the specialties that we can kind of work for in this area. But where is he? Okay, so he is actually connected to this island, or to the land. It's not on an ice floe or like an isolated little island. So we might try going for it. Yeah, this fox, I mean, I'll try to watch and listen for it. But again, it's always... If I had the caller, it'd be much easier. Without it, it's not something I can really, like, guarantee we'd get lucky with. Oh, I think I'm basically walking right through the snowbank. Yeah, so looks like, according to where we kind of set our marker... Oh yeah, this must be the spot exactly where it called from. So it's probably got... Oh. Oh, actually, I mean, it still says it could be somewhere within this area. But we also had the polar bear call just up there. Oh, now see, here's what I'm trying to figure out. If I do try shooting the fox and taking it down... Okay, no, the fox must have been going that way, so he's not going to be towards the bear. I was thinking, if we do hit the fox here, is that enough distance that the bear might not hear the shot? I don't think we're going to have to run... Oh, maybe we will be running into that dilemma, because there was the fox going. Yeah, fox is there. Bear is... somewhere over there. I admit, if it would actually come up on top of the ridgeline over there, we'd have a very good shooting position to try for it. But where we are right now, I don't think we're going to get a good chance. So what I'll probably have to do is just follow along here and try to see where the bear might be. Like, I know I have some distance to it, But I don't know if it's going along the water line or it's actually like cutting up through the trees. Yeah, this is where you've got to be a bit of a tactician to figure out your best strategy for approaching some of these opportunities. Yeah, so the fox we know kept running off that way, but we're going to ignore him for now. Or it, I don't know if it's male or female. Might even be two if we do get back towards trying to get them. Well, let's head up here and see. I'd like to say if we go straight, we might cut the bear off, but that's, again, only if it's actually, like, going back more into the mainland. It could well be the case that it's not. Still finding fox prints around here, too. I guess it's actually been circling around... Actually, maybe they've been circling around this area for a while. Either that, or that's a completely different fox, and we've just stumbled on his trail now. Yeah, I think I'll do is I will try cutting up and then to the left just to see about trying to first cut the bear off and then picking up from where its last track was. Or where its trail should be. I'm just always so used to the animals being pretty skittish, and they pick you up easy that I'm probably overly cautious. But I'd rather be overly cautious than too reckless and not able to actually get anything done. Yes, this is about midway through the island. Or, well, I guess this little, point. Okay, that's just a stick. I thought maybe that'd be like a pile of droppings. And the weird thing is, too, animals seem to make a single call so you know they're in the area, but then it goes completely silent. Now, is this going to be polar bear or is this going to be Arctic fox? Okay, well, I think we're going to be closer to the bear, although this is another new trail. I think. This could actually just be the same one. It's just managed to get the distance because of how slow I've been going. Yeah, we'll try sticking after it, though. Like I say, because it's the closest audio call we've gotten, might as well work at following it. Oh! See, it's... You know what? I'll still follow it, because after it calms down, we might even be able to just stay up here and try getting a good shot to it. I don't know if it'll actually go out onto ice floes or not. But I'm surprised it picked us up, like... Maybe the wind is blowing off in this direction, and that's how it was able to pick us up. Yeah, I was still doing a little bit of running around. Let's try sticking around here, because we know it's somewhere right around there. It's been running back and forth a lot, but I think it's going to calm down, and maybe even try coming back this way. I don't... Yeah, see, it's going to take a while before I can, like, turn my view to see the left or right. I don't think it has an out. I think it actually cornered itself up in that area. So all I gotta do is get to a nice shooting spot and wait for my opportunity. At least that's what I'm hoping we're sitting at right now. So I didn't really see it come back out from that area. But see, I don't know if there's a lot for it to hide behind, or it's just that it's so, like, alert it's not moving. And I wish it wasn't so freaking hot, so that way I can actually, like, feel the headband of my thing on my head. That's why I keep scratching everything up there, just because it's so warm. You'd think hunting on an Arctic map would help cool... Oh? Was that a... Oh, no, that was the Arctic fox. I almost thought for a second that sounded like a goat or something, or like a sheep. I was just playing Siberian Expeditions earlier, so, that might explain why I was getting that. I thought it was a goat or something, more like a sheep. You know, I'm going to crouch walk. Okay, this has me confused, because I didn't see it, like, emerge again. Okay, so you did stay around there. I thought it stayed in the area. Okay, so we should be all good, just go collect it, and then... Yeah, we still got some time, so I'll see what else I can try going after. I think, again, it does seem like the north here was basically more Arctic fox and polar bear only. Probably snowshoe hares, I think, if I went more inland, but these still aren't some bad things to go after. So let's take a look at you and see how you are. Kinda got a jiggly jaw. Yeah, see, that's more appropriate. Long heart long. That's all kind of contained in an area. And we'll do... I guess we'll do Reverent this time. There's a nice one. How much are you going to sell for? Holy crap, that was actually must have been a very good animal, because that's 82 GM. That's the highest I think I've ever gotten from an animal to, like, sell like that. That must have been a pretty good-sized animal, then. Okay, and yeah, I am running, and I am fully upright, so we'll try to get one more thing, perhaps. More than likely, that shot scared off anything that was towards us here. But also, there is a little perk we have for coming up all this way. A lot of the area that would have been scared from us is kind of like negative space, or empty area. So what we did scare off was possibly pretty minor for what's around. But we'll head back this way, and maybe... Depends on how lucky we are, but it could have even been if the Arctic fox was around here, we scared it from this ridge down into the next area, and we might actually have like a good shooting position if we get up top here. I mean, I'm just holding out hope and being optimistic, but yeah, that was... I'm surprised how much I actually got from that bear. I don't know if it's because it was a male and a good scoring one or what, but that actually was pretty well worth it. That in itself would cover an entire stack of ammo. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to see anything really around here. I think if there was going to be an Arctic fox, it might stick to the trees. But again, just like before, we'll just try doing some glassing, look around. Don't really see anything, though, so... No, although we do have a track here. This might be from our fox fleeing. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So, you know, we'll try following this guy. If all goes well, we get one more Arctic fox, and then we end the episode off here. Whiterime has definitely been a very good reserve to hunt on. As long as you have the equipment for, like, the larger animals, like the bison, the moot, bison, moose, bear, I'd say to come out here to and tackle some of the missions. It's going to be a great way to easily get GM in, and it's pretty rich hunting opportunities too. Like, it is a little sparse if you do come up to the north end like I am here in this episode, but like the south, loaded with animals. We were seeing groups of bison all over the place, and I think you got a little bit of funds for like the female bison. But again, there's such good visibility, and you can definitely see things out for quite a ways. You know, I would definitely say it's a good spot to go to in order to try earning some in-game money if you do want to try getting more gear or different gear. Oh, we even got polar bear droppings here. Oh yeah, those are pretty old though. So I'm not going to really worry about that too much. We'll just keep focused on this fox. Oh, polar bear tracking just went up too. That's nice. Yeah, I think it's everything beyond level 3 takes quite a while to do. And I also don't know if there are any benefits like tracking gets just by level. Like, I know at level 3, I think you unlock the... Oh, we got a bear. So definitely pretty rich for bears up here. You know what? They're both kind of going this direction, so I think I'll just try to keep on them. Okay, and the fox is down into roaming again. So no matter what... Oh, I doubt we'll get lucky enough to get 2 animals. But we'll see what opportunity arises first. It's either going to be one or the other. Just from the radius, I think we may see the fox first. But because it is like all this hilly area, it might actually flee before we get eyes on it. But that bear, though, we might be able to get that. I wonder if that's why that bear, like the previous bear we just got, kind of ran off like it did. Oh, see, fleeing again, yeah. So you know what? I think I might have spooked it by running. Okay. Oh, the problem with that bear, though, is... Looks like I actually might want to get on top of this hill here. This might give us a very good vantage point to try to see that bear. The fox, I'm just going to let go. Because it was going into fleeing again, it's probably gone way to the tip of wherever we are. But this bear, I might be able to get a bit more luck with. Yeah, see, the fox probably just kept running right in that direction, just kept going and going and going. Although, I wonder what came up here. Was it another bear? No, another fox. Oh, there's our bear. I might get an opportunity to get a good vital shot on it. Okay, so that's a Oh, there's actually 2 bears. Okay. Which... Is there a male or are you both females? Okay, you're the male. So you're the one I want to go for. Like, female I could, but I definitely think all the points are from the male animals in the game. Okay, she's kind of turned her way around. And yeah, this is the right rifle. Oh, okay. I think he's going to give us the shot I need. Yeah, he did. And she's going to make a break for it. That's perfectly fine. I'm not going to try to get greedy and go for both. Although, that said, she is kind of lining us up a bit. Oh, no, never mind. So we'll head down, see how he does. I know definitely the male animals are the ones you want to hunt because they will reward you the most points in that for them. But we'll head down and just kind of see how he is. I think she's gone far enough, I don't have to worry about her coming back. See, she's already kind of calmed down, but I'm just going to be more humble and just take this here, because we also are at the time limit I kind of have as well. So let's take a look and see how you are for score. I think the other one was like 30 or something like that. You, dear sir, are how good? Yeah, right through the lungs. Oh, 28. You're a little smaller than the other guy was, but you're still a decent one anyway. I know, we'll go pensive. Change things up a little bit. Slide you around here, spin you like that. And let's bring the bear a little more forward. I like having that being the focus more than my dumb butt. Let's say, like, actually turn you a bit so the rifle isn't... can I just turn your head a little bit? Thank you! There we go. Yeah, 64. The male bears are definitely where you want to get all the GM from. But with that, we're going to leave this episode of the Hunter Classic right here. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give the video a like. And next week, we're going to return to Whiteheart Island. It's going to be a wave of nostalgia that's going to hit so hard. But thank you guys very much, as always, for joining me. If you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them all in the comments right down below. Any feedback or questions, I try to answer as soon as I can right on the channel. But until I see you in the next video, survivors and hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.